Let's get it.
Inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault, and that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Carolina Panthers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Oh, damn, dude. X Factor already lit up? Wow. They're going to be on that time?
Maybe a yard up to the 24. Well, this defense for the Panthers,
right,
played extremely well last week.
Man, they're going to be on that time the whole game. Come on, man.
What do you do now when you go into a game?
Man, have you ever played with that thing where it say the momentum get to, and it say you can't even see the where the ball go land? Man, that was the first time I didn't even know they had that in the game. That shit shouldn't be in the game, bro. Straight up. That shit shouldn't even be in the game.
Running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And now they'll throw with Lance.
He threw that mug. Come on, man. All the time.
The Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they prove their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they play, and the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Oh man, I was fucking dope. Call hike and I press something dope.
He'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's
Yeah,
second and
that's
8.
it. Oh, I was there.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play.
I couldn't stop.
And 3rd and 1 now. Now, Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or 2, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
On 3rd and short, they'll try.
Oh,
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Let's go.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively.
Play.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, set.
He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The play I picked.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you
come on, y'all gonna call holding?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. The Lance now to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners.
So y'all just ain't go block.
3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like the second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast.
Wide open the first time. They just could not block.
It can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt,
Oh,
2
these
on the return.
line can't
And the
block
Panthers will take
seconds
over now,
most of the
1st and
time.
10.
Huh? What my dude at?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Touchdown! DJ Moore with touchdown number 7 on the year.
Oh, I forgot Fred ass hurt.
Strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead
Me
now
too.
stands at 13.
And Trent Williams, his ass got hurt. My motherfuckers dropping like flies.
And not risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
All right, come on now. We got to put a drive together.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit. And
trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Look how long that ball took to get to the outside, man. Oh, man, you need gunslinging with these quarterbacks. Like, your man is about 5 yards back. I'm throwing an out route, and it takes so long to get there.
Three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
What you say, baby?
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
What? What?
Here's another interception.
It's going to be one of them games. He's just going to throw it everywhere. He ain't throwing nowhere near the receiver.
The Panthers are going to take possession of the football. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
He didn't throw it nowhere near the receiver.
Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early, but that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Now a play fake. Lance. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
Come on, bro. Are you serious?
Line of scrimmage and take it down.
Are you serious, man? He's just going to miss the block.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther.
Let me see the replay, man. What did my left side do?
There, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
What an instant replay at? How did he just come untouched in a 3-man rush?
Keeping the tight end in, maybe a back.
Oh, they ain't even gonna show it.
Assist because right now the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at the 20. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Let's go now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, you, man, what's up? Why is they not blocking these niggas?
2 on the return, and the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On play action, Lance.
Come on, man.
Down here in the backfield.
It's like these niggas would not block.
That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Look at that. Trent Williams ain't blocking nobody. I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing. They just be dumbing out.
Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Here's Lance. Steps away to his left. An incredible play there. They do get good yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Man, it took you so long to hike the ball, bro. And then he don't fire to kill him.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and a route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes. It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. The Lance going to throw. The Panther rush too.
Like, they literally, as soon as I call height, they just going around them, man. What the fuck do y'all do to make them do that? Look at that shit.
Something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they come on, that's Trent Williams though. He got all day, and he just knocking him to the side on the ground every rip. That shit.
Now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Niners are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, do you want to unpack that one or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with a football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at
Come on, man.
Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game winning.
They just go release a motherfucker standing right in front of them.
Crazy situation we just saw there. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
I'm surprised his ass even got up there.
Things to start out the third quarter, one play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half.
Knock it out right after this,
bro. Operate off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script.
Sleep tired. I have to get up, take my shower, and get up out of here.
Handoff from Mitchell running left. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Play action. Now it's Lance. He's going to go up.
Oh, my goodness, bro.
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Wide open.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
That's the type of shit that gets me. How the fuck he overthrow wide open that much?
Working from the gun, Lance.
Look at that. Hey, I'm throwing to the running back. You see where he just threw that ball?
Have to admit that that's a disappointing end.
Nah, that was going to the running back.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is.
Put some points on this board. Ain't gonna be no upgrading.
Missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. Kudos to you. You can jinx him.
No return here for Calais, and this will be a touchback.
Ain't gonna be no. I ain't finna let no be no +5s.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Yeah, you see that, man? Nah, but said my dude at year end, he ain't supposed to be making them type of throws. Your dude's still a rookie. My dude at year end, a
lot easier for he and his teammates.
That last pass was so bad you thought it was going to the curl route. That shit was going to the running back. Man, what the f***? I ain't about to tell you quiet down, no crowd. You ain't even at the crib. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I got to do, bro. I don't know what to do. He finally throw an accurate pass. Oh my goodness. This game is hilarious, boy.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And able to get about 3.
This game is hilarious.
Brandon, all things considered, they had to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game.
And they sure ain't playing, boy. Aaron Donald gonna have that shit on the whole game.
Now Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Shit, I already scored, so I'm going for this shit.
They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Lance and company going on 4th down. Oh, still makes the catch, even though it was tipped at the line.
Oh, and then they snatch him back. Oh, my bad, baby. Then they snatch him back. Are you, man, get out of here.
Third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Yeah, the catch was some bullshit. But they gonna snatch him back.
Catching that one.
Stayed with it. Made his own luck, didn't he?
And he used his size there. Had a defensive back mentality to go up and get the ball on the tip, but used his size.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk.
That's Big Voo. That's Big Voo.
And the 49ers take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
We got to come out here and have a better second half.
Shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
That first half was doo-doo. We got to come out. We go crawl back. Throw 3 more. Throw 3 more.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score.
Oh, man. Good way to come off that block, man. I dove at the ground and shit.
Following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Man, I knew you was doing that shit, Safe, but I read that shit. I'm going forward. They just snatched me back. That supposed to be picked.
Oh. To his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
What? Move up.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Ah, too much. Look at that. He wide open.
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. He'll get it inside the 20. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
They'll look to throw again. This one swung out here to Jones. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. That's complete out right to the tight end Trimble. A 4-yard pickup.
Good shit, y'all.
4th down. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn
Good shit.
An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line.
He's seen that linebacker coming underneath. He ain't want no smoke with that.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball away. It means take care of the ball, try and create some space. They were doing that, and the ball comes free.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are an extra point away from going up by 30. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
What's up, baby?
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Bro, what the?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I can get
because
that.
it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance. And he drops
Man, they just can't hold on to the ball. They just can't hold on to the ball.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game.
Straight up.
And that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he'll take it on this side of midfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go.
Moore, the man in motion. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Drops it to Jones in the flat. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from a strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
18
Off the play fake.
That's my...
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4
terrible.
on
I had a
3rd
hard
inches.
flat right there.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Man, we take away that first quarter, that badass start.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check back. Buffalo 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Oh shit.
2nd and 3. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And unfortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball.
I mean, that shit is just trash. That shit is just trash.
In there yet again. What else is new? He continues to
they literally just run around my superstar tackle. Look at this shit.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And how about this for a
I just want to see was he go run around him again.
Boy, going for it at
I
this
had
stage in the
edge spread on
second
both, so he
half.
wasn't
Back in
running,
the
just
shadow,
kept
you
running
go
around
close.
motherfuckers like that.
Explanation, please, Mr. Davis.
I'm not sure I'm going to give you a great one, but here's a thought that I had. I wonder if maybe instead of going for it with your offense and announcing your intentions, that maybe you run out your special teams and fake it. Because even though teams say, hey, we plan for the fake all the time, I know from experience, you look at the situation and say there's no way they're going to fake it here. And they probably had a better chance if they tried it that way.
One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Drake Jackson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Quick throw complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 4 yards out. And the Panthers have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm.
Oh yeah, man, these niggas trash, man. Y'all seeing this shit, man. He running around Trent Williams like Trent Williams, motherfucking 80 overall, 60 overall.
And so is his team.
Ain't shit I can do with that. All I just load up and play. If my superstar tackle can't do no resistance at all, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of man? What's the purpose of blocking? You mean to tell me Trent Williams not smart enough to see a mud doing a speed rush around the corner every rip and he can't block him, man?
Perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort.
Look at this shit. I'm pressing way before you even get down his throw.
7th time in this game alone, and that
He wide open.
Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game.
I stepped up in the pocket and hit throw. I'm throwing as I'm stepping up in the pocket. His long ass wind up still couldn't get it there.
Desperation time here. Lance. This will be caught at Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there. And they do indeed convert on 4th. Lance now on first down. And my goodness, another interception. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They'll pitch it out to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. A give up the middle. Hubbard looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.